14th hour. The soul follows Jesus, who after the exile returns to Nazareth. Showering him with its "I love you," it asks him with 1,000 voices for the arrival of his divine kingdom. Child Jesus, my life, now that the exile is over, I see that you are on your way back to Nazareth. So I want to follow you step by step. What's more, I want to accompany you under a shower of "I love you," "I adore you," "I praise you." I therefore call to my aid the light of the sun. May it shed its rays full of "I love you." I invite the stars to rain down on you my glittering "I love you." I command the wind in its fury as it moans, howls, and whistles to spread thick gusts and puffs of "I love you, I love you." I call on all the birds of the air to accompany you with their warbling, trills, and song, repeating "I love you, I love you." The little lambs, so they may bleat out "I love you." I ask even the sea to send its waves lapping onto the beach and accompany you with the billowing of its "I love you." But you are now arriving in Nazareth. You are now enclosing yourself in your little house. Allow me also to go with you inside that sacred enclosure, and there continue to offer you the canticle of my "I love you," to win you over with love and to obtain what you yourself want and what the Queen Mother desires, namely, that your will be known by all and reign in the midst of creatures. Jesus, my life, I remain with you to seal with my "I love you." I adore you, I praise you, I thank you, every action of yours, and to ask unceasingly for the kingdom of your will. In the food you eat, I impress my "I love you," to ask you for the food of your will for all creatures. In the water you drink, I pour my "I love you," to ask of you that the pure water of your will may pour into our veins and form its life there. These words of mine, "I love you," follow you everywhere. When you take up hammer and nails to do your manual labor, I ask you by this means to nail down all human wills and to give freedom of life back to your will. When you retire to your little room to pray or go to sleep, I don't want to leave you alone. Staying close to you, if I can say nothing else, I will continually whisper into your ear, "I love you, I adore you." I will ask you with your same prayers for the kingdom of your fiat. With your same sleep, I will ask you to put the human will to sleep, so it may no longer have life. My divine Jesus, I would feel unhappy if I couldn't follow you in everything and let you hear my constant refrain, "I love you, I adore you, I praise you, I thank you." I then follow you at the age of 12 to the temple, when you vanish from the sight of your mother and cause her the bitter pain of losing you. I let my "I love you" flow into the bewilderment of your mama and her distressing loss, to ask of you that the human will may become lost forever, and creatures may want to live only in the divine will. Lastly, I place my "I love you" in that same joy you both felt on meeting again, to beseech you, O my Jesus, that creatures may give you the pure joy and unspeakable contentment that arise from the happy kingdom of your divine fiat. The round's 15th hour, the soul follows Jesus into the desert. Stopping by the Jordan, it asks him for the life-giving baptism of his divine will, so all may receive his life. My heavenly and greatest love, I want to follow you everywhere. I now see that you are about to go into the desert and take leave of your mother. You say to her, "Goodbye, Mother. I'll be gone for a while, but I leave you my divine fiat for help, for comfort, for life. It will be a means of communication between you and me. Because of my will, you'll share in my every act. In this way, even though we are far apart, we'll remain so united as to feel like one single person. Jesus, my life, take me by the hand and bring me with you. Let me not lose track of whatever you do, for I want to seal everything with the imprint of my love. To ask you for the kingdom of your divine will on earth, I follow you step by step as you walk alone. With my I love you, I adore you, I praise you, I thank you. With every breath you take, I want you to inhale my I love you. I want to enclose in it your every word, and I want to offer it with your every glance. As you reach the Jordan, I saturate that water with my I love you. In this way, as soon as John the Baptist pours water on your head to baptize you, you will feel the fullness of my love mingled in it, a love that invokes for all creatures the baptismal water of your divine will and the arrival of its kingdom. Beloved, in this solemn act of your baptism, I ask you for a grace you certainly won't deny me. I ask you to purify with your holy hands my little soul through the life-giving and creative water of your divine will, so I may hear nothing, see nothing, and know nothing outside of the life of your fiat. Oh yes, I ask you, let my existence be nothing other than an uninterrupted act of your will. My Jesus, sweet love, allow me to follow you into the desert. There, my I love you will never leave you alone. I will stay near you night and day. And when you are troubled, in pain and yearning for love, praying and weeping because of the isolation your divine will experiences, I will console you with a cry of my I love you. You feel deep pain, not only because your divine will does not reign among creatures, but because it was put by them, as it were, into exile. Your most holy humanity mourns, therefore, and implores on behalf of the entire human family that the divine and the human wills may reconcile and fuse together. Oh Jesus, I make your tears and your prayers my own. I take possession of the agony of your burning heart, interlacing it with my I love you. I form sweet chains of love to force you to grant me the kingdom of your divine will on earth. Listen to them, my life. They are your very heartbeats, your sighs. They are your tears, your prayers, and your sufferings, which desire and invoke the kingdom of your fiat. If you won't listen to me, then listen, at least to yourself. And coming out of the desert, assure me there will soon come upon the earth the kingdom of your will. My Jesus, heart of my heart, here you are now going out of the desert. With haste, you arrive at your house in Nazareth, where the love of your heavenly mother incessantly calls and waits for you. What a touching sight this is. Mother and son, driven by a mutual and compelling need to meet again, throw themselves into each other's arms. Oh Jesus, I too want to share with the little flame of my I love you in your chaste embraces, your enthusiasm, the fire of your love, to ask you for the kingdom of the supreme will. You also, Holy Mother, ask from me this tremendous grace and pray that the divine will may become known and reign on earth as it is in heaven.